Rare photos of Jodie Foster have fans reacting again, and the response says a lot about the kind of respect she has built over the years. She is not the kind of star who chases attention, and that is part of what makes every less seen photo feel important. People are curious, not because she creates noise, but because she has always carried real weight. She has been seen as thoughtful, serious, talented, and deeply private. So when rare photos appear, fans look closely. Stay with me till the end, because this then and now story is not just about appearance. It is about how a strong presence can last even when someone keeps much of their life out of view. Back then, Jodie Foster stood out for something deeper than glamour. She had intelligence in her image, and people felt it right away. Even in earlier photos, there was a focus in her face that made her seem older than her years in the best sense. She brought depth to the screen, and fans picked up on that. That is why her earlier look still feels so memorable. It was not built only on beauty or style. It was built on seriousness, control, and a kind of quiet strength. She looked like someone who was paying attention to everything around her. That gave her an edge that felt very different from many other stars. She did not need to be loud. Her calm was enough. The rare photos resurfacing now are making fans react because they reveal how much she has changed on the outside while still seeming so clearly like herself. Time has softened her features, and the public image is less about polished starshine and more about personal ease. But that same thoughtful expression is still there. That same sense of intelligence still comes through. A lot of fans are not reacting with shock as much as admiration. They see someone who has lived with dignity, stayed true to herself, and never seemed overly interested in performing an image just to please the public. In a world where so much celebrity culture feels noisy, that can be surprisingly powerful. Then versus now, the strongest link is her presence. Then, she had a sharp, intense look that matched the serious roles and smart public image people knew her for. Now, she appears more relaxed, but not less commanding. In fact, some fans feel the newer images show even more confidence because nothing seems forced. She looks comfortable being exactly who she is, and that can carry more power than any attempt to stay frozen in time. The newer photos do not erase the past. They deepen it. They show the result of a life lived with purpose and privacy, two things that are not always easy to hold on to in the public eye. Another reason fans react so strongly is that Jodie Foster has always seemed a little apart from the usual celebrity machine. She never felt easy to define, and maybe that is why people have kept their interest in her for so long. She gave people work they remembered, but she also kept enough of herself private that some mystery remained. Rare photos bring that mystery back into focus. Fans are reminded of the younger version they admired, but they are also asked to see the person she is now, not just the image they kept in their heads. That can be moving, especially when the newer image feels so honest and calm. So yes, rare photos of Jodie Foster resurfacing have fans reacting, but the deeper reason is simple. Then, she had a sharp and unforgettable presence that set her apart from the crowd. Now, she still carries that same strength, only in a more settled and natural way. The image has changed, but the respect remains. Tell me what you remember most about Jodie Foster in the comments, and do not forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe for more then and now stories about stars who truly left a mark.